$1.25 billion. And yes, it would fully be paid for by majority of the taxpayers' money. Shout out to this GIF right here, or meme right here, of Mike Brown. Spare change. Guys, this is ludicrous. This is actually ludicrous. So, this was proposed to Hamilton County of a renovation to Paycor Stadium. And if you're asking the question, couldn't you just like technically build a new stadium for $1.25 billion? Yeah, you could. You really could. Like, we just put $400 million worth of renovations to Paycor, which is awesome. But at the same time, you're getting to a point where, yeah, you're looking at just building a new stadium and getting the top of the art everything. Anyway, well, let me say, you're getting to the point where you're able to pay for a new stadium. $1 billion, you're not going to get the best of the best stadium, but you're getting to that point, you know. So anyway, though, so this is what the upgrades suggest. Keep in mind, this is just a proposal that has to be voted on, okay? So this is not confirmed. It's not going to happen 100%. It's just a proposal. So first off, we have this first picture right here. The proposed including rendering of improvements to both inside and outside of the stadium, with transformed concourses, north and south end zones, and even a massive screen outside of the complex to fans to catch the action even from outside of the stadium. Hamilton County / MSA Sport right here. So we have this massive screen right here you can see. And we do have obviously the players over here, Ken Riley, and then so on and so on. We got Munoz, which is cool. We have a complete new fan zone right here. And again, listen, does this look gorgeous? Yes, absolutely. And if money, by the way, the stadium, this you can see right here. You have either side of the stadium, you have a gigantic screens that just plays stuff. Whether or not it's during the game or not during the game, you have gigantic screens that fans, you know, who are around Paycor Stadium can see. Which again, in a perfect ideal world, money not being a thing and money being perfect, it's a great idea. But guess what? We live in reality. And everything that we're talking about has to be paid by the taxpayers. And that's when things get a little dicey, right? Is when you look at the fact that the taxpayers are going to be giving up this bill right here. But again, like I said, welcome to the jungle, new thing right there. You got this inside place right here, which is cool. Again, an outside look here. You got a giant screen right here, giant screen right here. I believe there's also a giant screen on the other sides too. You have a little walkway right here. Money Mac kicking a field goal. You have the indoor practice facility. And again, like I said, on paper, if we were just living in a world where money didn't matter, I would say, well, in that perfect world, I would say we probably should just build a new stadium. But even then, if you wanted to keep Paycor Stadium, cool. But when the taxpayers have to pay for this, and yes, the Bengals will pay somewhat of that bill, hopefully probably 30% if we're lucky, no. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's logical. I would love to see these upgrades happen to Paycor Stadium, but the fact is, we're not going to spend $1.25 billion on upgrades to a stadium. If anything, you would put that toward building a new stadium. And then you could do a lot of other things as well. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I think this will get rejected. This will get thrown out. It's a cool design and cool concepts. And I like to see things get, you know, talked about and, you know, theorized about whether or not this could happen. But it's just not going to, in all honesty. But, hey, at least, you know, we're throwing ideas out there, making things look cool, and hopefully, you know, we do get something. I think we will get something. At the end of the day, we did make renovations again to the stadium, so we're going to continue working on that. and got a brand new field, which, you know, better or for worse, we could have went different with it, but, you know, it is what it is. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys, and personally, what do you think? What do you guys think down below about these renovations? If I want someone from Dayton here, I don't know if I 100% agree with them. But, again, it's my cup of tea. Again, the look of them, the actual upgrades, out of the park, home run, okay? Home run. 1.25 billion. That's my issue. I just want to preface this by saying, my issue is not the renovations. I love the renovations. Price tag is my problem. Taxpayers' price tag is my problem. See you guys in the next one.